Well, the great debate, safe and well-made versus fuel efficient. Jim Champion, the auto guy, helps you make that choice.
Making a vehicle that's strong enough to protect the occupants inside while being light enough to get good gas mileage can be tricky. But newer types of steel are helping to solve that problem because they're getting lighter, thinner, and stronger. Years ago, the steel used in vehicles was more of a mild steel that needed to be thick and heavy in order to be strong. Mild steel could usually be warmed up with a torch and straightened after it was damaged without affecting the integrity of the steel. Of course, every pound of weight on your vehicle is going to affect gas mileage, so automakers can't use heavy steel like this. It's too heavy. That's where the lighter, high-strength steel comes into play. High-strength steels are manufactured differently than the older style steel, which allows them to be much thinner and much stronger. Putting several thin layers of high-strength steel together produces an incredibly strong vehicle body that protects occupants at a fraction of the weight of the older vehicles. Because of the way high-strength steel is manufactured, collision repair shops have to use strict repair standards when they're trying to repair it. For example, if this part was kinked, we can't use heat to warm it up and bend it back out. That would ruin the part. The whole part needs to be replaced. Welding equipment that doesn't overheat the metal is required to avoid ruining high-strength steel that's being replaced. If these newer types of metals get too hot, they lose their strength and ability to protect you in the event of another collision. When a high-strength steel panel is damaged, you can't splice in just part of it. The entire part needs to be replaced. On many newer vehicles, these inner panels go from the roof line down to the floor to protect occupants in a crash. Because there's so much labor involved with replacing these types of high-strength inner panels, some vehicles are considered a total loss when they're damaged in an accident. It's important to note that some totaled-out vehicles will actually make their way back out onto the road. The insurance companies will sell them at auction, and a rebuilder will take them, rebuild them, and sell them to you. Now, while some rebuilders do it the right way and replace the high-strength steel inside, others don't. So make sure you have that vehicle inspected before you buy it if it has a salvage title. The safety of your family depends on it. For WWT6 News, I'm Jim Champion, the auto guy.
Now, if you would like to ask Jim a question, just send your questions directly to him. His email address is jim@charliegraham.com.